Hello and welcome to the Quiz Company's QUIZZYAIRE multiple choice quiz. Now the QUIZZYAIRE quiz lasts approximately 40 minutes, including the answers. If you would like to advertise on any of our quizzes or sponsor a quiz or even have a bespoke quiz made for you, please just drop us a line. You can message us via Facebook or contact us via email at info@thequizcompany.net. Make sure you have a paper and pen to hand. Alternatively, you can download the free answer sheets attached to this post or on the website at www.thequizcompany.net. Now for this particular quiz, all you need to do is answer all the questions in order. If you get one wrong, your score resets to 0 and you carry on. Each time you get a wrong answer, your score will again reset to 0 and you carry on as before. Your longest highest scoring run will be the one you use for your total score. So if you're all set to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's start off with question number 1. In the UK, the abbreviation NHS stands for National what service? A. Humanity, B. Household, C. Health, or D. Hemoglobin? Number 2. In which of these films does Whoopi Goldberg dress up as a nun? A. Ghost, B. Sister Act, C. The Colour Purple, or D. Nuns on the Run? In which of those films does Whoopi Goldberg dress up as a nun? On to number 3. What is the name given to the revolving belt machinery in an airport that delivers checked luggage from the plane to baggage reclaim? Is it A. Hangar, B. Carousel, C. Concourse, or D. Baggage Moverator? What is the name given to the revolving belt machinery in an airport that delivers checked luggage from the plane to baggage reclaim? Question number 3. Number 4 now. Which sea creature has 3 hearts? A. Octopus, B. Shark, C. Jellyfish, or D. Goldfish? Question number 4. Which sea creature has 3 hearts? Question number 5. Where did Scotch whisky originate? A. Ireland, B. China, C. Scotland, or D. Scotchland? That's question number 5. Where did Scotch whisky originate? Number 6 now. In the United States of America, what is traditionally the correct way to address a judge in court? A. Yo, what's happening, dude? B. Your Holiness, C. Your Eminence, or D. Your Honour? In the United States of America, traditionally, what is the correct way to address a judge in court? Number 7. Which of these religious observances lasts for the shortest period of time? A. Diwali, B. Ramadan, C. Lent, or D. Hanukkah? Which of these religious observances lasts for the shortest period of time? Question number 7. On to number 8. A person who is not a banker and lends money at extremely high interest rates, often with serious repercussions, is known as a what? A. Loan shark, B. White shark, C. Brother-in-law, or D. Crack dealer? Number 9. In 1718, which pirate died in a battle off the coast of what is now known as North Carolina? A. Captain Kidd, B. Captain Kirk, C. Donald Trump, or D. Blackbeard? In 1718, which pirate died in a battle off the coast of what is now known as North Carolina? Question number 9. Number 10. The Wars of the Roses were a series of English civil wars that were fought between the houses of A. the North and South, B. Cool and the Gang, C. Lancaster and York, or D. the Tudors and the Stuarts. The War of the Roses were a series of English civil wars that were fought between the houses of... Question number 11. Which of these games is a game played by Harry Potter and his friends? A. Bondage, B. Quidditch, C. Squidditch, or D. Tiddlywinks? Question number 11. Which of these is a game played by Harry Potter and his friends? Number 12. By definition, a 10-speed bike has 10 what? A. Gears, B. Spokes, C. Wheels, or D. Partners? It's number 12. By definition, a 10-speed bike has 10 what? Sport at 13. The Ryder Cup is related to which sport? A. Horse racing, B. Rugby league, C. Badminton, or D. Golf? The Ryder Cup is related to which sport? In the Bible, which character is known for building an ark? Is it A. Indiana Jones, B. Noah, C. Jesus, or D. Nora? In the Bible, which character is known for building an ark? It's question number 14. Number 15. Casterly Rock is the ancestral home of which family in the TV series Game of Thrones? Is it A. the Starks, B. the Tillys, C. the Lannisters, or D. the Pogues? Casterly Rock is the ancestral home of which family in the TV series Game of Thrones? Number 16. On what date is St George's Day in the UK? On what date is St George's Day in the UK? Is it A. the last Sunday in May, B. February the 14th, C. March the 17th, or D. April 23rd? On what date is St George's Day in the UK? Number 16. 17 now. What is the largest state of the United States of America based on land area? Is it A. Mexico, B. Alaska, C. West Virginia, or D. California? It's question number 17. What is the largest state of the United States of America based on land area? Number 18. Which of these is a name of a Japanese system of alternative medicine, literally meaning finger pressure? A. Ikigagi, B. Origami, C. Aikido, or D. Shiatsu? Which of those is a name of a Japanese system of alternative medicine, literally meaning finger pressure? Number 19. Which member of the Monkees shared his name with David Bowie? A. David Davy Jones, B. Michael Nesmith, C. Nicky Dolenz, or D. Peter Tork? Which of the members of the Monkees shared his name with David Bowie? Number 20. From which two metals is pewter made from? A. Iron and zinc, B. Tin and lead, C. Pew and tur, or D. Silver and lead? From which two metals is pewter made from? Number 21. In the TV series Futurama, what was Fry's original job before travelling into the future? A. a parcel courier, B. a nuclear physicist, C. a scientist, or D. a pizza delivery boy? In the TV series Futurama, what was Fry's original job before travelling to the future? Number 21. 22. What is the name of the currency used in the video game Fortnite? Is it A. V-Bucks, B. V-Cash, C. V-Money, or D. V-Wedge? Number 22. What is the name of the currency used in the video game Fortnite? Number 23. Name the British woman who played a role in the Crimean War and who received the Order of Merit in 1907? Was it A. Anne of Cleves, B. Joan of Arc, C. Marie Curie, or D. Florence Nightingale? Name the British woman who played a role in the Crimean War and received the Order of Merit in 1907. Number 23. 24 next. What is painter and sculptor Michelangelo's full name? A. Michelangelo, B. Michelangelo di Ludovico Baronotti Simeoni, C. Michelangelo di Pizza Ninja Turtle, or D. Michael de Angelis Simeoni? Number 25. Which English town has football teams called United and Wednesday? A. Manchester, B. Plymouth, C. Sheffield, or D. Derby? Which English town has football teams called United and Wednesday? On to 26. What does Craig David do with his date on Tuesday in 7 days? A. Went to the movies, B. Had pizza, C. Traded her in, or D. Took her for a drink? What does Craig David do with his date on Tuesday in the song 7 Days? Question number 27 next. What does BBC stand for? A. British Broadcasting Company, B. Beer Baiting Collaboration, C. British Broadcasting Corporation, or D. British Badger Company? What does BBC stand for? Number 27. 28. What is the main fruit in Ribena? A. Black currants, B. Venus, C. Raspberries, or D. Blueberries? What is the main fruit in Ribena? Question 28. Number 29. Bumblebee appears as one of the main Autobot characters in the live-action Transformer film series. But what type of car is he? A. A Dodge Viper, B. A Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, C. A Ford car, or D. A Volkswagen Beetle? Question 30, bit of history for you. What famous battle happened in 1066? A. Joshua v Ruiz II, B. The Battle of Hastings, C. The Battle of the Bulge, or D. The Battle of Little Bighorn? What famous battle happened in 1066? Question number 30. 31. Who was the last pharaoh of Egypt? A. Cleopatra, B. Ptolemy, C. Ramesses II, or D. Tutankhamun? That's 31. Who was the last pharaoh of Egypt? Number 32. Which of the following is not a Simpsons character? A. Mo Sislak, B. Edna Crabapple, C. Milhouse Van Outen, or D. Mr. Buns? Number 33. Felix Arvid Ulf Kjellberg is better known by what YouTuber name? A. PewDiePie, B. T-Series, C. Dude Perfect, or C. Money for Old Rope? Felix Arvid Ulf Kjellberg is better known by what YouTuber name? Number 33. Number 34. Katniss Everdeen takes her sister's place in the Hunger Games. Which district does she represent? A. 6, B. 7, C. 12, or D. 3? Katniss Everdeen takes her sister's place in the Hunger Games. Which district does she represent? 35. Which planet in our solar system spins the fastest? A. Neptune, B. Mercury, C. Jupiter, or D. Earth? Number 35. Which planet in our solar system spins the fastest? Moving forward to 36. In 1961, the Berlin Wall was erected, separating East and West Berlin. But when did it come down? Was it A. 1989, B. 1997, C. 2004, or D. 2010? At number 37, we've got a Bond film question for you. Which of the following James Bond films was not released during the 1980s? A. Octopussy, B. For Your Eyes Only, C. A View to a Kill, or D. Moonraker? Which of those Bond films was not released during the 1980s? 38. Which Disney character famously leaves a glass slipper behind at the royal ball? Is it A. Wreck-It Ralph, B. Cinderella, C. Elsa, or D. Sleeping Beauty? Number 38. Which Disney character famously leaves a glass slipper behind at the royal ball? 39. Which of the following is associated with the manufacture of household locks? A. Chubb, B. Flymo, C. Ronseal, or D. Goldie? Which of the following is associated with the manufacture of household locks? The last 10 questions coming your way now. Number 40. Released in 1987, what is the name of Guns N' Roses' debut album? Is it A. Appetite for Destruction, B. Guns N' Roses, C. GNR Lies, or D. Use Your Illusion? Released in 1987, what is the name of Guns N' Roses' debut album? Number 41. At 202,080 kilometres, what country has the world's longest coastline? A. Russia, B. Greenland, C. Canada, or D. Australia? At 202,080 kilometres, what country has the world's longest coastline? 42. The collective term for tigers is A. Grr, B. Ambush, C. Dart, or D. Spinster? The collective term for tigers is what? Number 43. English physician Edward Jenner famously invented a vaccination for what disease? Was it A. Measles, B. Smallpox, C. Polio, or D. Foot rot? That's number 43. English physician Edward Jenner famously invented a vaccination for what disease? 44. The American singer-songwriter and musician, best known as lead vocalist of the band Shinedown. Is it A. Brent Wood, B. Brent Smith, C. Brent Cross, or D. Brent Ford? It's the American singer-songwriter and musician best known as the lead vocalist of the band Shinedown. Number 44. Number 45. The opera singer Maria Callas was of what nationality? A. Russian, B. Greek, C. Italian, or D. Caribbean? Opera singer Maria Callas was of what nationality? That's 45. 46. Native to South Asia, the kumquat is a small variety of which fruit? A. Peach, B. Pear, C. Apple, or D. Orange? 46. Native to South Asia, the kumquat is a small variety of which fruit? 47. Neurologists are doctors who diagnose and treat problems with what part of the human body? Is it A. the digestive system, B. the heart, C. the brain, or D. feet? Neurologists are doctors who diagnose and treat problems with what part of the human body? Number 47. Number 48. Created with pen and ink on paper, the Vitruvian Man was drawn by whom? A. Leonardo da Vinci, B. Raphael Sanzio di Urbino, C. Donatelli di Niccio Bardi, or D. Master Splinter? That's number 48. Created with pen and ink on paper, the Vitruvian Man was drawn by whom? Number 49. Fill in the blanks of this well-known film quote. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little... 2. Number 49. Is it A. Sister, B. Monkey, C. Dog, or D. Mouse? The last question of your 50 is number 50, obviously. What colour is the fairy who brings Pinocchio to life in the 1940 Disney film Pinocchio? Is it A, Sydney, B, blue, C, periwinkle, or D, peach? What colour is the fairy who brings Pinocchio to life in the 1940 Disney film Pinocchio? So that's the end of the questions. Now we're going to give you a couple of seconds just to get yourselves together, compose yourselves and get ready for the answers. Make sure you have your pen at the ready. Just to remind you, you needed to answer all the questions in order. If you got one wrong, your score would reset to 0 and you carry on, resetting to 0 each time you get a wrong answer. It's your highest scoring run that is the one that counts, and that will be the one that will be your top score for the quiz. So good luck with all of that. And it's a point per question. So here we go, time for your answers. At question number 1, in the UK, the abbreviation NHS stands for National Health Service. Your answer is C, health, question number 1. Question number 2, in which of those films does Whoopi Goldberg dress up as a nun? The answer to this one is B, Sister Act. B, Sister Act 2. Number 3, the name given to the revolving belt machinery in an airport that delivers checked luggage from the plane to the baggage reclaim is B, carousel. B, carousel. Number 4, which sea creature has 3 hearts? A, octopus. It's an octopus. Answer A. Question number 4. And number 5, where did Scotch whisky originate? The answer is C, Scotland. C, Scotland. And number 6, in the United States of America, what is the traditional and the correct way to address a judge in court? Your Honour is the answer. D, D, Your Honour at 6. Number 7, which of the religious observances lasted for the shortest period of time? Answer on this one is Diwali, which is A. A, Diwali is the answer to 7. Number 8, a person who is not a banker and lends money at extremely high interest rates is known as a loan shark. Answer A, so that's A, loan shark at number 8. Number 9, you're looking for a pirate who in 1780 died off the coast of North Carolina. The answer is Blackbeard. That's D, Blackbeard, D. Number 10, the Wars of the Roses were a series of English civil wars that were fought between the houses of Lancaster and York. C is the answer to 10. C, Lancaster and York. Number 11. Which of the games noted were played by Harry Potter and his friends? The answer obviously is B. Quidditch. B. Quidditch. Number 12. By definition, a 10-speed bike has 10 gears. A is the answer to number 12. That's A, gears. Number 13. The Ryder Cup is related with which sport? D, golf. D, golf is the answer at 13. On to 14. In the Bible, which character is known for building an ark? The answer is B, Noah. B, Noah. And 15. Castle Rock is the ancestral home of which family in the TV series Game of Thrones? It's C, the Lannisters. C, Lannisters, the answer to 15. And at number 16, on what date is St George's Day in the UK? D, April the 23rd. D, April the 23rd is St George's Day in the UK. Number 17. The largest state of the United States of America by land area is B, Alaska. B, Alaska at 17. Number 18. Which of the four listed is the name of a Japanese system for alternative medicine, meaning finger pressure? Is D, shiatsu. D, shiatsu at 18. Which member of the Monkees shared his name with David Bowie? David Bowie's real name was David Jones. Your answer will be A, David Jones. David Jones at A for 19. Number 20 next. From which two metals is pewter made? It's B, tin and lead. Tin and lead at 20, that's B. In the TV series Futurama, what was Fry's original job before travelling to the future? The answer is D, pizza delivery boy. Pizza delivery boy, that's D at 21. And at 22, the name of the currency used in the video game Fortnite is A, V-Bucks. V-Bucks is the answer to 22. '23. Name the British woman who played a role in the Crimean War and received the Order of Merit in 1907. The answer, D, Florence Nightingale. For number 23, it's D, Florence Nightingale. '24. What is painter and sculptor Michelangelo's full name? The answer for this one is B. Michelangelo di Ludovico Baronotti Simeoni. That's number 24. B. Number 25. Which English town has football teams called United and Wednesday? That's number 25. The answer is C. Sheffield. C. Sheffield. Number 26. What does Craig David do with his date on Tuesday in the song 7 Days? The answer is D. He took her for a drink. Took her for a drink. Answer D at 26. (27) What does the BBC stand for? C. British Broadcasting Corporation. C. British Broadcasting Corporation at 27. (28) What is the main fruit in Ribena? Answer A. Blackcurrants. A. Blackcurrants at 28. (29) Bumblebee is one of the Transformers characters, but what type of car is he? D. A Volkswagen Beetle. D. A Volkswagen Beetle at 29. At 30, the famous battle that happened in 1066. B. The Battle of Hastings. Battle of Hastings. Answer B at 30. (31) The last pharaoh of Egypt was A. Cleopatra. A. Cleopatra. On to 32. Which of the following was not a Simpsons character? The answer at 32 is D. Mr. Buns. D. Mr. Buns at 32. (33) You needed to name the YouTuber. The answer was A. PewDiePie. A. PewDiePie is the answer at 33. Then on to 34. Katniss Everdeen takes her sister's place in the Hunger Games, but which district does she represent? The answer to 34 is C12. C12 is the answer to 34. For number 35, which planet in our solar system spins the fastest? Another C for you. C is Jupiter. C, Jupiter at 35. And 36. The Berlin Wall was erected in 1961, separating East and West Berlin, but in what year did it come down? 1989. 1989. A is the answer. A at 36. 37. Which of the Bond films was not released during the 1980s? Answer D. Moonraker. D. Moonraker at 37. Number 38 featured your Disney characters. Which Disney character famously leaves a glass slipper behind at the Royal Ball? Was B. Cinderella. B. Cinderella. '39. Which of the four answers was associated or is associated with the manufacture of household locks? A. Chubb. A. Chubb at 39. Number 40. Released in 1987, what is the name of Guns N' Roses' debut album? A. Appetite for Destruction. A. Appetite for Destruction is the answer at number 40. Number 41. What country has the world's longest coastline? C. Canada. C. Canada at 41. And at 42, the collective term for tigers is an ambush, which is B. Ambush. B for ambush. Number 42. '43. The English physician Edward Jenner famously invented a vaccination for what disease? B. Smallpox. B. Smallpox. 43. And at 44, the American singer-songwriter and musician, best known as the lead vocalist for the band Shinedown, was B. Brent Smith. B. Brent Smith is the answer at 44. '45, opera singer Maria Callas was of what nationality? She was Greek. Answer B. Greek. B at 45. And at 46, native to South Asia, the kumquat is a small variety of orange. D is the answer. D, orange at 46. '47, neurologists are doctors who diagnose and treat problems with what part of the human body? Brain at 47. Brain. Let's see. The last few answers coming up now. 48, created with pen and ink on paper, the Vitruvian Man was drawn by A. Leonardo da Vinci. A. Leonardo da Vinci. '49, it was a film quote, I'll get you my pretty and your little sea dog. Sea dog is the answer at 49. And finally, what colour is the fairy who brings Pinocchio to life in the 1940 Disney film Pinocchio. Question number 50. The answer to that is B, blue. B, blue. So now add up your scores, remembering to reset to 0 each time you get a wrong answer. Once you've done that, take your longest and highest running score, and that will be your total for the quiz. Always interesting to hear how well you've got on. So if you'd like to drop us a line or leave a post, feel free. You can contact us at messages on Facebook if you wish. Alternatively, you can drop us an email at info@thequizcompany.net. You'll also note that on the Facebook page there are other free quizzes available in a similar sort of format, including 2020 Quiz of the Year, January 2021 quiz, the Friends quiz, and there's plenty of others you can browse around. You'll also find plenty of quizzes on the website at www.thequizcompany.net, including premium quizzes such as Harry Potter and a huge database of quiz questions and fun things to do. So that's it for the meantime. Please keep an eye out for future quizzes coming up on Facebook, also on the website. But in the meantime, thank you very much for joining us. Please stay safe, and hopefully we'll be back together in a pub soon for a few pints and a quiz night. Take care. Bye for now.
That's all, folks.